For the CCNA, we are breaking down a router's forwarding decision, focusing on the absolute first rule a router uses: the longest prefix match. When a router receives a packet, it examines the destination IP address and compares it against every single route in its routing table. The one rule that trumps all others is that the most specific route wins. The most specific route is the one with the longest prefix length, which means the highest number in the CIDR notation, like a /28 being more specific than a /24. Let's walk through a classic CCNA exam scenario. A router receives a packet destined for the IP address 172.16.10.100. Its routing table has the following three potential routes. First, a static route to 172.16.00/16 with an administrative distance of 1. Second, an OSPF route to 172.16.10.00/24 with an administrative distance of 110. And third, an EIGRP route to 172.16.10.64/26, which has an administrative distance of 90. The destination IP of 172.16.10.100 actually matches all three of these routes. It falls within the /16 network, the /24 network, and the /26 network, which covers the range from 172.116.17.64 to 172.116.127. This is where the exam tries to trap you. Many candidates will see the static route with its perfect administrative distance of 1 and immediately choose it. Others might pick the EIGRP route because its AD of 90 is better than OSPF's 110. However, both of these choices are incorrect. The router's very first step is to find the most specific match, which means the longest prefix. The /26 prefix is longer and more specific than the /24 and 16 prefixes. Therefore, the router will always choose the EIGRP route to 172.16.10.64/26, regardless of its administrative distance or metric. Administrative distance and metric are only used as tiebreakers when a router has multiple paths to the exact same destination network with the identical prefix length. If the prefix lengths are different, the longest one always wins, no exceptions. This brings us to the default route, 0.0.0/0. It has the shortest possible prefix length, a /0. This means it's the least specific route possible and acts as the route of last resort. A packet is only sent to the default route if no other more specific entry in the routing table matches the destination. A simple way to remember this critical order of operations is the phrase, specificity trumps trustworthiness. The specificity is the longest prefix match, and the trustworthiness is the administrative distance. The router will always choose the most specific path before it even considers which route source is more trustworthy. On your exam, when you see a routing table and a destination IP, your first and only action should be to find the entry with the longest prefix that contains that IP. Do not even look at the AD or metric until you have identified the most specific route first. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.